And hello. So if you're joining us today, this is going to be a little short flight from Santa Monica to San Diego. Gonna take up the Cessna 152, which is kind of my first time flying it. I'm kind of really just used to flying that Icon A5, and I kind of got quite comfortable with that because it's like the simplest thing to fly. But we'll see how this Cessna goes. It shouldn't be too much more complicated. Taking baby steps to a real plane. Oh, I will. I'll try other planes. I think I just want to take a little first flight in the simplest thing possible. And I know most students learn in a 152. So let's see. Let's just go back. This is Santa Monica. We're looking out over. Let's have a quick look through this scenery. Got Santa Monica and the beach over here. And then looking inwards, we've got Century City over there. Downtown all the way off in the distance. And LAX is just off to our left, so we will probably bypass that. Maybe on the beach side? I don't know. Down the coast? Okay. So this is Santa Monica Airport below us. It's mostly for general aviation, private jets, and small light aircraft. Hey, Data 65. How's it going down there in Oz? Okay, so going inside the plane. Okay. It's pretty faithful. I think I've been up in one of these before with someone else flying, but not myself. Hey, Caden. How's 8 p.m. at 7:48? So we are, if you're just joining us, we're trying to head from Santa Monica down to San Diego. Maybe we'll visit a few things. Maybe we'll fly over SeaWorld. I don't know. I don't know what's left of SeaWorld because, um, there's just like such a big movement against having all those whales, like the dolphins in captivity. Let's see. This is working. Okay. Let's just get this started. Okay, the instruments are lighting up. Hey, Matt. All right, everyone's here from the other chat. Cool. All right. Let's just check the throttle. Okay, throttle's working. Pedals. Yeah, the rudder's working and brakes. All right. And we look out there. I think the flaps. Yep, flaps working. Okay. So we'll put them down one. Usually you have to do a walk around inspection, but this seems fine. Seems good enough. Okay. Do I have to contact... Am I doing the ATC properly this time? I don't know. Contact Santa Monica ground. I think we're gonna depart south. No, west. 7.
Santa Monica ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra with Sierra request taxi to the active departure to the west. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway Bravo Alpha.
Okay, that's the one we wanted.
120.1 when ready.
Runway 21 is one
Taxi
we
to
wanted,
and
so...
hold short runway 21 using taxiway Bravo Alpha Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, let's get rid of that window and let's... Which way am I facing? We want... Oh, runway 21 is right behind us. Okay. We just need to turn around. Whoop. Okay. I just... Wow, this thing's quick. I really didn't have much engine power on it. Kind of started to go. Is this the taxiway? I'm assuming this is the taxiway. Oh, it's so creaky. That seems realistic. No, this is, I've set the time to 4 p.m. because I didn't want to do a night flight. Maybe at the weekend, when it's daytime, I'll do one with live weather, live traffic with the other players showing, but, alright. Okay, we kind of at the hold lane for runway 21. Contact tower. Psh. Ray.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 21 departure to the west. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff runway 21 departure to the west approved.
Alright, acknowledge that. And we're good.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, the takeoff speed for this is about 50 or 60 miles an hour. So we go flaps, set. This picks up, this plane is light. That power to weight ratio is going. Alright, let's go. Oh, shoot. The rudder is so sensitive. I have to steer really gently with your feet. Okay, can we go? 60 knots. Alright, we're up. Alright. Oh, I'm just gonna flip to the exterior. So we're just taking off over Santa Monica here. There's a few more trees than there really should be. Oh.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra continue for west departure.
Okay, so just taking off over Santa Monica here. We'll just take a little quick loop down here. I think that's Santa Monica High School. Yeah, Samo High. Right down there. Is it Samo High? No, it's SMC, Santa Monica College. Down you go if you live in this area, you kind of know it pretty well. Oh, you can see this kind of giant office complex over here called the Water Terrace, which is that kind of fancy looking little cluster of buildings in front there. That's where Naughty Dog, the game studio, is, I think. And, you know, other businesses. And we are coming down to Santa Monica Beach. I think the scenery could be a little bit more realistic, because I don't know what's happened to that pier. That's Santa Monica Pier. I mean, usually there's that big kind of Ferris wheel. So that could be better. But everything else seems pretty accurate. Perhaps so. Otherwise, this is all kind of 3rd Street Promenade. Like, there's this super touristy shopping street down here. And the hotels and apartment complexes on the ocean front. So we'll go down here, and you're going to end up flying directly like down okay.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-ray Golf, Sierra frequency change.
You're going to fly over Venice Boardwalk. Down here. We're about 2,000 feet, but we could probably try and skim a little bit lower. And then just up ahead is marina, a big man-made marina there. Might be one of the biggest, actually. And that is Marina Del Rey. Basically, we've got the apartment complexes over there. It's a huge apartment complex called the Oakwood. And then we fly over, Venice Beach. There's the inlet, and then below that is El Segundo. And you're seeing LAX right there. So normally you'd have to get permission to enter this airspace and fly down the beach here, because the planes are taking off in this direction. Oh, hey, Mike. Let's see, which beach is it? With El Segundo is Manhattan Beach. Here's that kind of look. Here's what LAX looks like from down on the beach. Yeah, there's a tiny park. Actually, we're just flying over there. There's actually you're actually allowed to park and stop and watch the planes. I mean, it's not a great view, but when I've been there. I think when there's bad weather and the planes are coming in from the ocean side, it's you can get good view. And there's like a refinery, and like this is the sewage treatment plant. So don't go surfing do not go surfing around here. There is, I am in a restricted airspace. There is, surfers have a not so kind name for this section of beach, if you know it. That is the Chevron oil refinery back there. It's also massive. There's like a railroad that runs through there. You can probably see some of it in the in the stream from the other angles, but this is way more detail. Like, it's crazy that they have all this photogrammetry and like all those refinery buildings are in there. That's cool. All right, somewhere south of the airport. What's the first one? This Hermosa, right? Hermosa Beach. It's first up. Hermosa, and then Manhattan Beach, I think. And it kind of just keeps going down the coast. I think that's almost, yeah, it's, almost a beach pier, right? So, anyway, would love to live along here. I don't know how high above sea level it is. Maybe a little risky. But they are, you know, I wouldn't be able to afford those houses anyway. Yeah, so kind of following the coast down to San Diego today. It'll take a while. We could probably take a little excursion inland too. What is I can't remember what we are. We haven't really traveled that far yet, so. Manhattan. Okay, this is the Redondo Beach Pier. Right, okay. And then we're coming up to Torrance. And that whole kind of hill that juts out into the ocean is like Palos Verdes. Some pretty nice houses up on that hill. Try and fly it up and over it, and then on the other side of the hill, basically we're gonna come down and land right into Long Beach. Hopefully, you know, there's a ton of cranes, cargo ships, cargo containers, a Queen Mary. We're just 900 feet above the water here. Hopefully we'll make it over these hills. These houses have got to have an amazing view. I'll add that to my list. I'll add one of these to my shopping list. I'm gonna flight sim my way into owning one of these houses. right? You guys are just gonna super chat me in into one of these houses. Oh yeah, that's sure. I this is that kind of this is what it is Orange County, right? I think Palos Verdes. I mean, if you live here, I mean, what's your view? Your view is that. Oops. The detail in these maps are astounding. I mean, the roofs that have got like solar panels on, or a pool in the back, and all the pools are different shapes. You know. It's a little golf course. What is that? What golf course is that? Probably like rolling hills. Oh, it's Rancho Palos Verdes. Los Verdes golf course. Ooh. We are actually going to go past another golf course. Here. Okay, so a little bit more of the I don't know what you call it. Like over this hill there'll be Long Beach. Oh, we're almost past it now. You can start to see Long Beach just over the hill now. Hey, this is the new Microsoft Flight Simulator on running on Windows 10. Okay, we're kind of coming down off the hill. We're entering like the San Pedro area. There's a residential, and then it kind of gets down into the docks in the port of Los Angeles. There is, hopefully we can fly over the Battleship Museum down here. I think it's over here. We are flying a Cessna 152, which is really typical like student plane. learning. It's almost as easy and simple as the Icon A5, but I think you get to learn how the controls work and how a plane works a little bit better. Okay, I think there's a couple of ships down here. Mark, this is running on a PC. Mostly because indeed this sim really needs an RTX 2080. I mean, I think some people are running a 1080 on it, but we got a battleship there, the Iowa. And then here, these are all cranes, but I don't think it really draws the cranes very well. It's kind of turned them into these houses, or they look like mini castles. But the whole container yard looks super cool. Okay, so that's the Port of Long Beach. I think, you know, everything that comes in, like cars, all the Christmas toys, you know, for a lot of the US is coming in through this port. Like everything being shipped from China. Okay, so we just got more of the docks, and I think we're gonna end up kind of flying over the Queen Mary. Hey Alex, hey Raphael. This Flight Simulator is not available on the Xbox. I'm not sure if they're going to make it available on the Xbox, maybe the next Xbox. I mean, some of it is designed to be played on a console, it feels like, because they made all the menus and everything kind of work with Xbox controller pretty well. I don't know if that's the long-term plan, but it needs a decent computer, that's for sure. Okay, we're kind of like, the Port of Long Beach is huge, and we're just getting to the other side of it now. You know, I thought Grand Theft Los Santos in Grand Theft Auto was impressive. Like they included a lot of stuff. And it's a lot of fun, but this world is truly massive. Like in terms of where you can go and the detail it. I think here comes the Queen Mary, which is on the left, and that looks like a cruise ship, like a Carnival cruise line or something, docked on the other pier. So this is kind of, I think this might be where you depart from, right down here. Queen Mary is a static ship. You can go visit it. You can do Halloween. They have a whole big Halloween thing going on there. And I think that's Long Beach Convention Center. Have you ever been to things like WonderCon or other kind of Comic-Con type events? So south of Long Beach, let's see. South of Long Beach, I'm just checking my phone, the map on my phone here. We're heading towards Huntington Beach. kind of deep into Orange County now. Santa Ana and Irvine. Probably end up flying over Costa Mesa. A barrel roll. I don't know if this will let me. There's just a regular aileron roll. I mean, a proper barrel roll, you have to. Like it does a circle, right? Plus, I think I'm too low to try that. Okay. Seal Beach. Where is this? It's a wildlife refuge coming up. I think that's Seal Beach. Yep. Go inland a little bit. Very cool. Again, this is entirely out of the box Marcus Flight Simulator, no add-on scenery, and it's just amazing. Oh, there I am. In the I'm not sure what this is, but isn't there... Is this military? I don't remember. Is there a station here? I don't know what that grid of little huts is. Hey, Clayton. Let's see. Pretty nice residential, you know, kind of standard residential area flying over here, but pretty nice detail. Little school kind of race, like track and field kind of area and football. Flying past there. See, we're pretty far down the coast now. I think we're like around Huntington Beach, maybe. Kind of lost track of where on the map. But okay, that helps. That puts us around Santa Ana Garden Grove. Disneyland would be inland quite a bit. We already kind of flew over that the other day in the Icon, so I don't think we can save ourselves a trip to Disneyland today. Sorry to disappoint you. Coming up next is Fountain Valley and Costa Mesa. I think Costa Mesa is where those slightly higher rise buildings are in the distance. If you've ever been to the like shopping and office area. I think it's called South Coast Plaza. Yeah, once we get to San Diego, we can check out. Isn't there is a safari park in San Diego? San Diego Zoo? Parks. Yeah, isn't there's both a safari park and a zoo, right, in San Diego? I'm not imagining that they were two separate things. See, this is basically Irvine. And I forgot Irvine has its own airport. Oh no, yeah. This is the John Wayne here, Orange County Airport, right? SNA. Runway. And the flight path of that, yeah, goes like it's really close to the 405, and I think a few people have basically landed on the 405, but there's been an accident, I'm pretty sure, on the 405 from people trying to land there. And I think 405 is this freeway here running down the left side of the screen. And it's right the end of the runway kind of flies over the freeway. Bob Hope is Burbank Airport. Way up north. Gonna try and head back to the water and maybe go around this. So he kind of headed fast over like Newport Beach. And we'll head down the coastline to Laguna Beach. Hey, we're gonna head, I think it's like headed over to the Laguna Beach just on the coming up. I'm seeing this right, I think, where this road comes down to meet the water. I think that is Balboa Pier. Means Laguna Beach is around the corner to the left once I round this hill. What a cool view. Alright, so we got PCH here. We'll follow the Pacific Coast Highway down, basically down the California coast. Doing pretty nicely. Doing pretty good time, I think. There we are. Oops, sorry about that. Man, these cliffs are cool if they are accurate. Can I put this over here? No. Close it. I need it. Oh, cool. I haven't seen this formation before. I wonder if that's like as a real. Probably a slight mistake between palm trees, right? Those were probably palm trees, not rocks. Hey Bryce, how you doing? We are just flying down the California coast from Los Angeles to San Diego today. It's 600 feet off the water now. Let's go head over the hill a little bit and see if there's anything cool up top. Going to Canada next year, Alex. Where? Unreal, some of this detail. I mean, those houses are a little bit copy paste, but still. Got the moon down south there. Ooh, what's that down there? What team's that? They're like a high school team. Dana Hills Dolphins. You know, they'll marina area here too. Very nice, very nice. Yep. I'm past San Juan Capistrano Beach. Then coming up to San Clemente. There's kind of a famous surf spot coming up called Trestles. But kind of place where you probably don't want to go as a rookie, unless you get run over by somebody. Yeah, Trestles is this point out here where this juts out, and there's a point there. Trestles Beach is basically at that point, and has some of the best waves down there. We're about 1,700 feet altitude. Not very high at all. Yeah, I think I'll just do one flight today. It's going to be a pretty long one, right? It's about an hour and a half. We are almost 1 hour into this one. Beaches, and then there's this weird area where the satellite photography is not blended very well, or is from there's a hole in their photography that they have only like this lower res unblended part. Housing development up on the hill. Now this area is like San Onofre beach, but San Onofre is also one of the few. Isn't it like the nuclear power plant? It might be one of the few nuclear power plants. I can't. But actually, I also don't know if it's in operation or not. Yep, it's the nuclear power plant. Always a good place to go surfing next to. Let's make our way down there. moving along here. It's kind of there's a little bit of a featureless long drive now down San Diego, but San Diego's pretty close by, I hope. Man, it's difficult operating the plane and a little bit featureless down here. Gotta be a reason. There's no housing developments here. Maybe just because this is all with a nuclear power plant there. Maybe this is they're just not allowed to build housing along here, or it's owned by the government. It's really clear of everything until Camp Pendleton. Yeah, I mean, I guess with Camp Pendleton and the nuclear power plant on the other end, that has kind of bookended this whole strip of land. Zero housing, zero, other than the freeway running down it. Okay, so Camp Pendleton, I know they station a lot of V-22 Ospreys down here. I don't know what else flies out of there. Okay. Down there. Okay. Still overflying Camp Pendleton. I think there was one building back there labeled Assault Craft Unit 5. Uses that kind of landing pad. I think that was the landing pad for the Ospreys, that kind of large, grey-looking concrete pad. That's why there was no airstrip because it's just the Ospreys taking off. I do like the V-22 Osprey. Okay, this is the main Camp Pendleton campus here. Very sprawling facility. No? One or two barracks down there, I'm sure. Basically, if by the time we get to Camp Pendleton, we are not that far away from San Diego, I hope. A little bit more. Oceanside, next town is Carlsbad. Popular beach destination for getting away. Even if you live in LA, like coming down here is kind of a way to escape from the city. I hope they don't shoot me down for, you know, stay at a reasonable altitude. Done nothing. There's a bit of some kind of creek here. There's another power station here coming up. You can see the kind of chimney over there. That's a power plant. There is an In-N-Out burger next to the power plant, but I doubt you can see. I wonder if you can see it. Is it in the game? You can try. There's the power plant. Okay. And then In-N-Out burger should be to the right of the freeway. Okay, let's keep an eye out for this. I'm thinking it's over here. Netflix for real. Hello. Is that thing? It's so hard to tell. I think this might... There, that's the In-N-Out burger. Haha. There we go. Alright, we've seen one. Mission accomplished. Pass number... So, we're still flying down. I think this is the 405. The 5. Sorry. Oof, look at that fuel. Lucky we're close to San Diego, right? I might have to cheat. Let's see if I can... I haven't tried this, actually. Does that work? It does. I just magically gave myself an in-flight refueling. Looks like a very pretty part of town now. Is this La Jolla? Or, what is this? We're still kind of south of Carlsbad. Passing into... Lucadia? I've never heard. Okay, Lucadia, and then that kind of merges into a place called Encinitas. Just with the freeway, the 5 to our left. Torrey Pines. I think it's another 5 to 10 minutes to San Diego. By Khaled. It's amazing, Southern California, like, landscape. Just kind of head inland just a bit. You can see like how far this scenery goes. Just goes and goes and goes, and then all the way into like the mountains inland. I mean, that must be hundreds of miles away. Yep, I think we are coming up to La Jolla. La Jolla will be... I think it's Torrey Pines first, or did we just cross over that? This little swampy thing ahead of us, that is yeah, that's a lagoon which puts us north of Solana Beach, which is a stop on the train. I know Solana Beach because I know that there's a train stop there, so we still got a ways to go before getting to La Jolla. Because I think La Jolla is basically all the way up on this piece of land that sticks out into the ocean. That's La Jolla. What's over here? You know, but Japan, somewhere over there. New Zealand in this direction. I think Hawaii kind of over there. Just to my east. Which airport is that way? Oh, I think I see something flashing, but I'm not 100% sure. could teleport to Hawaii, yes. Maybe we'll do that as a bonus. Okay, so we should be passing one. I think it's Encinitas. There's another kind of swampy bit coming up. What is that? Okay, so to the left of us is Torrey Pines State Beach below us. Then there's like a state reserve over here on the left. So there's no housing developed up to the water. It's like a state park. Very relaxing. That might be San Diego Airport over there with the little flashing lights. We're coming up on La Jolla. La Jolla is, oops. La Jolla is on this hill that goes out into the ocean. Looks like some kind of golf course on the top of this hill. No, weird. I mean, if this is kind of like a reserve to preserve the area, but then you put a golf course on top of it. Okay, sure, why not? That is Torrey Pines Golf Course. Not sure what this stuff out in the water is. Probably a glitch. But yeah, now you're coming up on La Jolla and La Jolla Cove, which is basically all this housing down by the water coming up, and then we'll go around and over. San Diego is very close now. This is just basically north of San Diego. That's what it looks like from inside. Pretty sweet. Alright, and then just as we crest this hill, you're gonna see San Diego basically open up under us. You know, that airport I thought was an airport was actually Miramar Air Base. I'm just glad I didn't head that direction. You know, good to know. Yeah, over here on the way on the left, that is Miramar Air Base. San Diego Airport is like way down there. Yes, Top Gun. I think of Top Gun fame. I mean, we could do a touch and go there if you want. I'm feeling, you know. Could be in the danger zone. Oh, I see. Okay, Naval Air Station. I stand corrected. Okay, we are coming up on San Diego SeaWorld real fast. Over here. I think you can call me Iceman, I think. Okay, SeaWorld is this little group of buildings over here. I'll try and circle it. Oh, okay, there's a giant parking lot. You can see some of those pools for the like dolphins and stuff, right? And then didn't they have like Waterworld was a show? It's kind of sad. I don't know what's happened to any of it now. Do they still do dolphins? There's like those yeah, these are the tanks for the orcas, and this is the order, like the arena that they did the show in. Oh, it's all a little bit sad now, isn't it? It's a lot of detail. I mean, you get to see each of the holding tanks down here. Everything like it's like behind the scenes. Oh, I think that's the big Waterworld show. Like the big arena. Anyway, moving on. Say, what is that circle? No idea. think it's just an apartment complex. What airport is that? I've got myself a little bit confused. There's Coronado? Yeah, that is San Diego Airport, yeah. That's where we wanted to land anyway, I think. Eventually. And there's a naval air station down here on this little island. North, and then there's also the USS Midway over this way. Amazing, just like everything's here. I mean, what? I mean, you know, why would you buy another add-on ever again, other than some of the cities? You know, for sure, a lot of the airports could use an upgrade from the standard, but as far as the photo scenery and just general landscape add-ons, I mean, it's hard to get better than what's already in the game. This is downtown San Diego, so if you've ever been to San Diego Comic-Con, you'll recognize the convention center coming up and the hotels and the gas lamp district. Very cool. Here's the USS Midway, yes, decommissioned aircraft carrier that is really cool to walk around. Like, it takes full day walking around that thing from above the waterline down below. Okay, there's these really cool kind of, I don't remember which hotel, I think it might be Sheraton, but then you've got, this is the convention center on our left. I think Hall H, somewhere around there. Very cool. Collect your badges down this side. San Diego Padres, right? Baseball. Baseball field. Old Town San Diego. We're also on the border. Practically, Tijuana is almost just right there. Circle around. Right, how far are we from the border here? Not very. Okay. So, that was... I just need to follow this San Diego Bay. Okay, so I think the end of this bay basically is the border with Mexico. cool little sandbar and a beach. I think we've already gone past Coronado, I think. Ooh, we need 17% on the gas. Maybe I need to top up again. Is this where they like do training missions on this beach? It kind of is weird because it changes the weight of the plane midair, so I don't know how that affects the flying characteristics. This video is way longer than I thought it was going to be. We're almost at... We're an hour and a half. I still want to do a touch and go landing at Miramar before we shut down at the San Diego. Oh, thanks, John Kramer. Yeah, I think this pier kind of marks the edge of the United States, right? What are these? What's a big circle? It looks mildly militarized. And then basically it's Tijuana on the other side. There's an airstrip right there. I think we're technically on the other side of the border. These crazy reservoir things. Oh no, actually we were still on the, no, we did not cross the border. That's actually a little bit further on. We're gonna head over to Miramar. I'll practice the touch and go at Miramar Naval Air Station. See, I got it right this time, Matt. I mean, that's what you get for being a Brit in California. Hey Hitesh, I think the LAX stream is still going as far as I can tell, because I have it up on another browser tab. That's still going. Where are we? San Diego Bay National Wildlife Refuge and Chula Vista to your right. It's around 5:30 now in the sim time. Kind of got a nice sunset going. Or close to it. We are now kind of on the highway to the danger zone. I just gotta get it into overdrive. Yeah, we're on the highway to the danger zone. I think the highway to the danger zone. The frame rate does chug a little bit actually. I could run this. I mean, you're seeing this in HD. I'm running it in 4K. I'm not even sure YouTube can do a 4K stream. I had to turn it down to HD probably. I don't think my internet could handle uploading a 4K stream as well as doing the airport sim at the same time. You're just following the 5 carefully. Yeah, John, it's okay to nap to that channel. It's very soothing. I've also fallen asleep to it. It's not always the most exciting thing, but it's one of those things that's just always there. It's really good background noise for some reason. Yeah, V. This is like Southern California. The coastline up, like past San Francisco, on the way to Oregon, where it's just all redwood forest is really different. Also, really, also worth seeing. All right, we're back downtown San Diego. We should be close to finding the air base, which is just north of the actual airport. There might be more detail and textures to these buildings than the Manhattan ones, actually. And they look better than the downtown LA buildings too. Got kind of choppy there with all that geometry. Alright, we will be coming back there in 5 minutes. Come back to the San Diego International Airport. Funny, they only run one ray, but British Airways used to fly a 747 into that airport for some reason. Okay, Miramar, where are you? Further away than I remember, but maybe I was tripping. Let me double check. Nope, that's right. It's all the way where that line is. It's a little further than I thought it was going to have to go. There it is. I do not have, you know what, I do not have my silver aviators on right now. Andres, really? Did you fly that BA flight, the London to San Diego flight? Because I think it's the only one. No one else flies London to San Diego. I wonder if they're still gonna fly with a Dreamliner. I mean, they've already basically started to retire all the 747s one at a time this starting this week. Okay, we're about 2,500. Let's descend a little bit. Maybe make a pretty hard turn. A short final into whatever runway that is. That looks almost photographic, the way that haze kind of sits over that airfield. Let me check my GPS. How am I lining up? Okay. Thanks, cool Robbie. Jay-Z, do you know which direction you're talking about heading into it? From the ocean side or from inland? I guess I think it's because downtown is right there, right? You have to avoid the high rises. Should we begin turning? I'm gonna hop into the cockpit for the rest. Okay, I'm slightly nervous now. Probably need to drop some altitude. And okay. Whoops. I was staring at the dials, almost missed the turn. I'm not even really on the turn. So one has those chaser lights and one doesn't, except one is much longer. I mean, okay. The ones with the chaser lights are it's more inviting. So in front of us, got the radio panel. There's a large black thing with all numbers on the digital readout. And then you've just got your main six pack of dials in front of you, which is the vertical speed, down, middle, bottom. Your artificial horizon, top, middle, got your airspeed, top, left. Oof, this is not the best approach ever, but I mean, the pappies are clearly saying I'm too high, but I'm gonna miss the touchdown zone. But landing flaps. Luckily, you don't have to remember to put the gear down because it's already down. Alright, Miramar, Naval Air Station, get a taste of this. Remember, this is a touch and go, so plan on throttling up again. Oof, is it too soon to flare? I'm gonna flare now. Oof, that was a bit hard actually. Woohoo, okay, I think we're officially Top Gun. That awards us we are Top Gun. Wait, did someone just subscribe as I was doing that? Thank you very much. Hold on. Who subscribed? Who subscribed? North. Now I'm just I don't I've lost track of where I am. It flaps up, then the full throttle, it is a rip-roaring sunset now. I can just turn this around without nose diving. Okay. Oh, okay. Sun's pretty high actually. It's about, we still got about half an hour before the sun goes down. Bye, Andrej. Thanks for watching. Come back next time. I mean, okay, I need a screenshot for my thumbnail, and I think this might be it. Okay, I'm gonna head back down towards the airport. Okay, someone remind me which way I'm supposed to approach San Diego Airport. What heading am I, which runway am I doing? I see. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down from the north. We're gonna approach the city and do this crazy right-hand 90-degree right-hand turn onto final. I think if that's the turn that you're talking about. So the runway is there, and there's downtown. And I don't know why you wouldn't just approach it from the east, though. There's some hills or something involved. New user. Oh, there is a, like, this is like elevated. This these hillsides are accurate down here. That could be the problem, right? Let's see. Let's see what's tricky about this approach. I think we seem high. I'm gonna get a good view from in here. And normally you'd want to sit up and look out the window, but I feel like trying to make this turn is making this landing unnecessarily difficult. I could just gone straight, right? I could have flown further east and made a nice wide turn and just come in straight. We are trying to aim for that, but trying to do it in a somewhat unnecessary short finally. Like that. I mean, I could see like this, like if you're doing a 747 into San Diego, that might be terrifying, but it was probably unnecessary for a Cessna. mean, yeah, can you imagine making that turn like in a 7? Come on. Straighten up. Yeah. Oops. Oh, so we're so off the center line. Oop. It's going to be harder than I really want because I'm overestimating how tall this aircraft is. Oh, not bad. Oh, oh, no, we're not going to make this turn. I'm standing on the brakes. And straight up the runway. Oh, that was really more luck than anything else. Where should we park? I don't know where the... I just don't know how you could do that and operate the video at the same time. Oh, there's a gate. Wrong. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, let's park at this gate. It's gonna be. You guys are gonna have to climb up to that jetway. What time is it? It's 11:12. There is a bonus item. If we could. Let's see, is there a part... I can't do all of Hawaii, but if you're going to do one of the Hawaiian islands, would it be the big island, the one where they filmed Jurassic Park? Or Maui? What airport? I don't even know the airport on the Hilo? Can I just end the evening on a lighter note? Teleport. Ooh, someone's gonna have to... I need the airport code. I only know it's like they begin with P, right? Hawaii. Like Honolulu is P, H, and L. So what is... I don't know. P H T O. Okay. P H T O. P H T O. All right. Fingers crossed. Wow. There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. I think I want a view from outside. Oh, What? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, there's a couple of cruise liners here already. That's cool. I think where we want to go is to the other side of that volcano. Gonna pop back to this view. Go back in the cockpit. We need to gas up again for 20%. Enough. Where's the runway? Okay, we're kind of just taxi to the end. Take off. Oh, actually, I could. No, just taxi into this one. I take off. Going east. Turn around. Okay, what are my flaps set to? Okay. Take off flap set. Everything else is good. Off and brake off. I think. Oh yeah, it was off. Going down the taxiway here. I'll probably just use this intersection entry. This plane is fast on the ground. I assume we're cleared for takeoff. Alright, Hawaii. It was such a tiny plane. Okay, full throttle. Give it like 40 knots, 50 knots, 60. Nice and easy. Up you go. I feel calm already. Relaxed. I mean, we all need to go to Hawaii for a while. In Mauna Kea. if we fly north, shouldn't be... Okay. I think I figured out where we're going. That is a volcano, Mauna Kea. We just took off from Hilo. I think there's a Jurassic Park kind of looking area around the other side of this. But I could be wrong. I should have probably spent 5 minutes like researching Jurassic, like the shooting locations to get the right pilot. But here we are, in sunny Hawaii at the end of August. What a perfect time to be here. One big volcano. I mean, the whole island, right? It's basically the top of the volcano. That's 3,000 feet now. Oh shit. I think it could be this island that has the observatories, but they would be right at the top, right? Like, basically, the cleanest air you can get, furthest away from any cities, no light pollution, the darkest sky at night you can get. That's where you want to put an observatory. I'm just looking up on my my phone, and yes, there is an observatory at the top of this mountain. So if we actually make it to the top, we should see a giant like white building with a telescope housing at the top of it. So thanks for that, Cheddar. We now we've got a goal. We've got to get to the top of this volcano. And when we come down the other side, there could be some more interesting kind of foresty landscape. Pardon me, I'm just googling Jurassic Park. Hawaii. Oahu. Hawaii. I don't think they shot on this island. This is his big island, right? Not to say there might not be something similar on the other side of the island. Oh, hey, welcome back. We, just little bonus flight at the end of the night. We are gonna check out Hawaii now. Seems to be... Seems to be struggling to climb a little bit, but... Wait, I'm full throttle, but maybe my angle of attack is too high. Am I gonna make it to the top of this? It is not, like, I've got full throttle and the climb performance is not that great. You just see the mountain coming at us. There's almost no vertical speed, right? Let's try and keep like 500 feet at least. Maybe I'm just too heavy. Maybe I need to dump some fuel. Cheating in a big way. I don't know why I'm not climbing though, because this is the altitude. I mean, 5,000 feet doesn't seem this plane should be able to do that. This is slightly more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be. With my airspeed, I'm going to stall if I pull up on this thing anymore. I mean, what if I circle? If I do a loop and kind of climb in our loop and attack this slope. From a slightly high altitude. What is going on? Is it just a lack of? Is the air thinner? Why is the climb performance so bad? Got flaps up. There's nothing wrong with the plane. There's nothing else to really adjust in the plane. Okay, we're at almost 6,000 feet. I think we're a bit higher than we were before. You can check what the mix is. Should I lean it? I mean, it sounds better. Yeah, that gave me some more revs. Basically, you can control the mix of air and fuel in the engine, so you get like a more efficient combustion. Still, that airspeed's terrible. It's like 55 knots. The engine sounds like it's like a putt-putt. Until it sputters. Terrified. Not hearing anything. Oh, I think it's struggling. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. We are climbing Mauna Kea. I hope that's the way you say it. Actually, the revs are a little bit lower than... The RPMs are lower than the previous mix. I might have gone too far. Oof. You see the The tail flapping around, is that like... Is that the winds? That. Oh, you know what? I think I see the observatory. There's a little bump on the top of the hill there. Oh, this is crazy. I mean, is it recommended you don't attempt to fly to the top of this volcano in a Cessna? Is it? Do we know if it's even possible? Also, guys, just want to point out there is super chats appreciated. I don't really want to repeat it too many times on the stream because I feel dirty. Trying to plug it, but yeah, super chats. Man, I'm gonna make out this hill. You know, I don't think I am. I think I need to circle around and like try and... Oh, look. The stall indicate, like, I just heard it beep. This is dire, guys. We need some airspeed. Try and get this going. So there's a... When your airspeed gets too low and you're about to stall, you hear that nasty sound. You do not want to hear that beep. They go... How am I going to do this? Let's climb... We can try this... Slope seems a little bit more gentle. Pretty poor climb rate. It's, if we keep it to 300 or 200 feet per minute. Let's spiral our way to the top, maybe. $10,000 feet cheddar. It's like top of the world. I mean, oh, it seems so far away. I mean, I'm gonna invent a fake purpose for this trip. Like we're delivering supplies to the scientists at the telescope. They've been without food for 6 weeks. Because of coronavirus. They better be. The observatories better be on the top of this mountain. I mean, I would write a strongly worded letter to Bill Gates. I feel like I'm dangerously close to the ground. Look at my angle of attack. Ah, look at my speed. I'm at like 50 knots. I'm struggling to ascend much faster than this. Oof. There's not much more I can get out of this engine. I'm gonna have to circle around again. I'm lucky that I did not just scrape the ground already. Okay, almost at 11,000 feet. This mountain is climbing faster than this plane can. I have to go around it. I'm gonna circle around the outside of the mountain. So if you watch the angle of attack here, that blue circle is kind of my current angle of attack. I really should keep it in the green and the yellow. Anywhere in the red and it's gonna risk stalling. So we'll just keep going around the outside of the mountain. We're actually almost passing 11,000 feet soon. I feel like I see a little house on there. There's a little box. Oh, this is this little engine that could. $7,100. I think that's got to be it, right? I mean, the structures are at the top. Hi, Harish. Climbing at 400 feet per minute. I think when it gets to 500, it's the danger zone. Looks interesting up there as we slowly inch higher and higher, closer, closer. Uh, 12,000 feet coming up. Quick. Does someone have the elevation of the highest point of this? Like, how much more do we have to go? Someone ask Siri. Oops. Oh no, I took my... No, that was bad. We do not want to go straight up there. That's... I looked down at my phone for like 10 seconds. Okay, we're at 12,000. The highest point is 13,800. So we're at 12,000. So there's still another 1,000 feet to go potentially. I don't think I can fly up directly up this slope because I'll end up in the dirt. I need to circle one more corner maybe. $12,300. Coming up to kind of a scorched volcanic area here. Wow, look at that. That is one heck of a view. Like from the ground it would seem so flat. Boring. Hey Ricardo, we actually moved to Hawaii. So we finished this Southern California landscape, and we took a bonus trip to Hawaii. Specifically the Big Island, I think Mauna Kea. We are about to check out the observatory. So we are we're about to hit 13,000 feet. I think another 800 feet to get to the top where the that building is. Man, it's a slow climb. Okay, 13,000 feet. Just keep going, another 800 feet. Do you think there's somewhere to land on the top? I mean, this isn't a cub, you can't just put this down anywhere. And if we do put it down, how do we take off? Okay. We, I think this is like the science complex up here. I love, like, the detail on the ground, by the way. I'm impressed. Like, all the way up here, it's close, as far away from civilization as we are, but the satellite data is, this imagery is sharp, this detail. I think we're pretty safe to go in for the peak here. So you've just got these service roads to get up here. 3,600 coming up. Keep an eye on the airspeed, 50 knots. So these are the observatory buildings. It's literally one of the highest telescopes in the world. And I think the telescopes are in these buildings up here. This is the peak. Tippity top. And we're there. We've reached top of the world. Oops. Getting control of this thing. I just hit the stall warning just came up. Gonna it's giving me vertigo, we're so high. Try and turn around and take a second sweep. Seem to be descending a little bit. It's kind of unintentional slew. Okay, this is the top of Mauna Kea, so I think fly over and let's pick a direction to go in. That's typical Hawaii with the low-lying clouds. I don't know if you've ever been at the top of the volcano, you're always above the cloud. Yeah, I think if we go down this side, awesome. Heading northwest towards that kind of park. Oops, sorry. This area over here is going to be like a valley and forest. It could be cool. A little bit of a trek over there, but I think it's a kind of valley that has like steep walls lined with trees. I did 14,000 feet I think is the operating ceiling for the Cessna, right? I don't think it actually goes much higher than that, if I remember from what I read the other day. Yeah, so we're kind of approaching this area that kind of looks like a giant crater. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Like, we're so above the safe height for an unpressurized cabin. You know, may have passed out by now. What am I doing? What do I want to do? So down here, this is like these like volcanic, like lava rock areas. Like that's why it's like this, like super dark ash colored areas just under the grass. Gosh, we just went to the peak of Mauna Kea in Big Island, Hawaii. We had to look at the hold on, mouse stuck. Okay, we had to look at the observatories up at the top. It took forever to climb. Up here we had to basically do the spiral path around the volcano to reach the top. And we are about to check out this national park area, which has got these pretty deep valleys. It should have almost Jurassic Park-like tree-lined valleys with really high, steep walls. I hope this terrain is accurate and not just kind of glitching out. We're slowly losing altitude. Probably could go a bit faster. Descent rate. Oh, you can watch a replay. I mean, as soon as I end the stream, you know, I'll just make the replay available on YouTube, and you can check it out. I usually, after I do this, I'll put bookmarks through the timeline, and you can jump to all the different points. And no one's going to sit through all 2 hours again, right? This area looks really could be interesting if as we get closer, the geometry resolves with higher detail. That could look really good. Hey Matson, good to see you again. You're kind of joining us at the 2-hour mark of this stream. We went Santa Monica to Tijuana practically, and now we're just on the little bonus flight at the end of the stream, checking out Mauna Kea, Hawaii. On the Big Island. The climb rate was terrible. I think I quickly realized that the volcano was was rising much faster than this plane can go. We played with the mix. I don't know, it was like the air was getting thin, it was just not performing. I think we're on I think our mix is at 60, 40 or might be at 40%. I mean, I don't know if it's worth leaning this. Oh, okay, moving too much. All right. You can't go night. I mean, I'm using the mouse wheel and it changes it in increments of 5%. So maybe if I get a better throttle quadrant that has the a mix lever on it. Though we kind of came up on these mountains pretty quickly, quicker than I thought. I don't know if I can even attempt to fly down these this valley. They're so steep. There's nowhere to go if you get in trouble. Maybe if I aim to enter the valley at this altitude and then fly in a horseshoe around it and out there. But I have to descend fast enough to get down there. Like we... That's quite a descent rate I'm going to have to do to get down there. I could try slowing it down. Just like, how do you do that? Like opposite rudder? Okay, I learned this from someone I flew with, right? You just apply opposite rudder and the aileron. We're kind of just dropping through the air now. Like 2,500. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna ease off that and try and get control. Yes, slipping. That's it. So I forgot what the correct term was, but at least I remembered how to do it. To do a slip. And probably need to do it again. Oopsie. Josh, I'm not. This is the first time I've flown Cessna in the sim, and other than being a passenger in this plane, I have never flown one before. I've stuck to the Icon A5 on all the previous sims because it's so much simpler. It's like it's training wheels basically. Oop. Whoa. Sorry. Did not mean to do that. Ooh, this valley is cool. I wonder if we'll survive it. I don't want to lose too much altitude because it looks like I need some altitude to get out of the end of this valley. Like this U shape. If you get too deep in the valley, there's no way you can climb fast enough to get over that. Right? Let me just keep the power on just in case. Do you think they actually have the wind, like the downdraft model that you get dragged down? Okay, we've got plenty of airspeed to do a climb, so oh, there's some thermals kind of pushing the plane around. I'm holding it dead steady. That is all wind. That's not me moving the plane. I expect a giant updraft at this little wall of the hill wall of air right now. Maybe. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Make a left turn. If you remember from above, we were kind of gonna go through the horseshoe. If they went back and detailed out the walls of this a little bit better, this would be spectacular. It's all easy, say it's like easy now. It's all downhill. And just straight out to the sea. Oh, right. Try and keep the power up. Should kind of just leave power in the green band, right? Got that. See, Chet is like this awesome flight instructor right now for me. All right, so we are basically out of that whole thing. I think we're gonna head back to the airport and land and call it a night. But it's still like a 10-minute plane ride back to the airport. This coast is looking awesome though. Oh look, there's some houses up here. That is some luxury there. We basically want to fly in southeast but not have to go up the mountain again. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't really kind of use the ATC because I think there's just too many things to Honolulu approach. That's not even. Let's see. Hilo International 8. Well, it's too early to tune the tower in. Yep. Up there. That's where we were. And now we're just kind of flying around the coast back to the airport. Real quick. Well, not so quick, really. I think 90 knots. I mean, I think a Prius can go faster than this. Hey, Fred. It is, isn't it? Mauna Kea is basically the biggest volcano in Hawaii, right? I mean, is it dormant? I mean, it's safe enough to put the observatories on top. I need to read up. The map can tell us how far we are away. So we're headed there. PHTO, that's where we came from, that's where we'll head back. We're just kind of flying down the coast. And we will approach it. Looking at east-west. The runways are east-west runway. I think most maybe we'll circle and then come in from the west. From the east. Circle over the water and then come in that way. Good idea. Let's check the mix. I mean, low altitude, we should be able to lean it out more, right? Because the air is denser. Or something. Oh, 17%. Are we leaning this, or are we making it? Oh, richer. Okay. Because we started at 100, like... I was like, what are we listening? Oh, no. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Well... I'll leave it there, and I'll maybe put it all the way in when we get closer? I don't know. Seems happy right now. Going over Hawaiian plantations and farmland. Real big change from the forests that we saw earlier. It's like now 1:15 a.m. This is such a much longer flight than I thought we were gonna do. But I'm glad you guys are all still along for the ride. And hello everyone on Twitch. It's funny, I can't figure out how to get the view numbers on Twitch up. This will come and go real quick. I'm not planning on having a webcam on myself yet. It's just that one piece of me I'm not ready to put on the internet. Winning, huh? Should I adjust the mix until the RPM matches where my throttle setting is at? Good morning, Madsen. Doesn't really matter, does it? RPMs. Where's the RPMs? This thing. Oh, there. Oh, there's altimeter. Oh, there's the RPMs. It's all the way on the other side. And we are at like 2200 RPM. Looks like. I love having co-pilots helping me out. Otherwise I'm just clowning around. I'm learning as I go, thanks to you guys. Check the Garmin. Still feels like there's a ways to go. I got no joke. Planes 2608. Yes. I was a little bit more worried about taking my eyes off the screen. Now I wish I'd poured myself a drink before I sat down. It's as bad as being in the plane for 2 hours. Now I regret not going to the bathroom beforehand and not having a drink. It's a very realistic simulation now. Now I'm just kind of desperate to get back to the airport. This is cool. That is It's like those buildings that long, they're probably either some kind of pig farm or some kind of a giant like barn thing, right? There's nothing else it can be unless you're either doing chicken or pigs. Here we're just flying over the location of my future YouTube and streaming empire. Probably next to wherever Mark Zuckerberg is buying up. That's a joke. Can you do that in this plane? Not really. Well, I guess it is made for kind of like gravel runways. Let's see, clear stretch of field. Try maybe after these forests. I don't know. Okay, that makes it 100% now. I wasn't going to put down in that field. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, after this tree line, like over here, might be good. If we put down in this field, I'm gonna run to the marathon before we take off again. You'll have to imagine I've just jumped out of the plane and gone behind a tree. Something. Now I don't feel like there's a clear stretch of field. The knots, I mean, we're over like 110 knots, 105 knots seems high to attempt this. There's too many trees. I can't. There's too many trees now. Where are we? Okay. Okay. Let's circle. Let's circle around. Oh, this is such a bad idea, guys. I don't know whose state this is, but oof. Hold on. I feel like I'm losing altitude too quickly. Yeah, the stall speed is like 40. Oof. Yikes. Oh no. No, 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 I can't make that. Where am I going to put down? We have a landing emergency coming. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh no, 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 those trees are coming up too quickly. We'll never make this. We'll never make this. We're still too high. Oh, we're gonna have to clear these trees and then make it into the field above the next field. Okay. Okay, are we gonna make it down here? Kind of got... No, 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 no. It's gonna have to be the next field. Next field. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, we're clearing tree tops. This... Oh god. Oh. 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 Oh no, we're going way too fast. We're gonna end up in those trees. We're gonna end up in those trees. Oof! I think we just took the propeller out, for sure. And oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no, we've hit the house. We've still... Hold on. This I'm gonna get dizzy from this. Slew. Turn off slew. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this because I'm gonna have to move back. Whose idea was this? I don't want to do this anyway. Okay. Oops. Oh my! This slew is way too sensitive. Okay. Okay. This kind farmer's house we're parked at, he's kindly let me use the bathroom. Hold. Play some music or something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, since it was your bright idea to land down in the field, how are we gonna take off? this point. How are we going to take off from this? I feel you have collectively put me in this situation, and we're going to figure out. So this is the external view. This is where we are. Okay, we're down. That's us. A little plane there. So maybe we could take off. If we can taxi. I don't want to taxi back through the trees. Do you think we can make it if we taxi onto this road? Do you think... Okay. I'm going to taxi around, probably down the hill, go across this field. It's going to be painful. And then we're going to use this road, this dirt road to take off. It's also a very uneven road. It looks like it goes up and downhill. But do you think it, like, we just go for it? Like, if I turn the plane around and just gun it up this field? It might be uphill, though. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's not the kind of challenge I was hoping for Friday night, guys. Parking brake off. Was it takeoff flaps? Yeah, takeoff flaps. Flap set. Mix is 100 all in. They should be. Don't even know if it'll. It's very confused. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Oh no, parking brake. Oof. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, look how bumpy this field's gonna be. Do you think we can make it before the trees? We've got to tell. Okay. You guys came with the death of me. Josh thinks. Be 2 o'clock. Hold on. Like up this slope. Like it's up the hill or oh guys. Okay. So that would be 2 o'clock up that hill. Right? Okay. Okay, I think everyone's agreed that's the hill we picked, so. That is in this direction. I'll have to double check that one more time. I think that's the correct direction. It's a little rough and it's uphill. I mean, it's not ideal, but we're not in an ideal situation. Okay, I'm gonna stand on the brakes. I'm gonna rev the engine, right? Get as much as going, and then I'm gonna come off the brakes and just try and keep it straightforward. So. Okay, 40, ooh, still 40 knots is coming up, 50 knots. I can't believe that worked. Alright, now, we're back on our way to go and, so we just took off from that field. Back on the way to Hilo International Airport. Passing a nice little kind of viaduct looking bridge there. Oh, I think I see the airport already. I think way off in the distance, those flashing lights, I think is Hilo International Airport. Welcome, Twitch viewers. Oh, 6. My view count says there's 6 people on Twitch, which is probably the most I've had in a while. I appreciate it because it's taking me forever to get to Twitch affiliate. Cool. What's coming up here? Both the general sceneries still awesome, still continues to impress. I mean, did you notice even when we're in the field, like the fact that there was like long grass, like you could land in any random field and there would be like, would add in long grass or something at the ground level, and it wasn't just really blurry texture. RPM's at 2300. Is that too high? It should be 2000. Oh my god, we've run out of fuel. I did not plan for that. The engine is about to die. Hold on. Oof. That was a close one. I don't know what I would have done at that point. We would have had to what? Like try and land in another field? Yeah, I was touching nothing and the engine just cut out, died. I didn't know. Are they? Do you think they're like, oh, we simulated the angle of the fuel tank and you know, at that fuel level, it would just die. Is that a ship? Oh, it's a cruise. Alright. I remember, because when we left, there's a giant cruise ship waiting at the docks. So I think the plan is to fly out over the ocean and then approach from the water side. The runway runs in that direction. So I gotta get over there. We'll do a big U, like we'll do a big like downwind leg here, base, and final, right? Something like that. Something like that. I didn't touch the mix, honestly. We're at 3,000 feet. Runway's in sight. We'll fly for another minute in this direction. Someone start the clock. Okay, 3:26. Oh, that's it. 3:26. I just looked at OBS, the amount of time I've been streaming. Oh, we are now 3.5 hours into this stream. This is so much more than I was supposed to do. Like do this base, like turn onto the base. I think my timing is okay. Very long base turn. Do. I don't know if I'm far enough away from that touchdown zone to descend. Also, I'm not really descending that much right now. I should probably be trimming it, right? Biplanes. I should be like 2,000 feet by now, I feel like. Airspeed's getting kind of high. It's kind of pulling back in the revs a little bit, like you said. Ooh, oops. Where are we? Oh no, we're still miles from lining up with that runway. We're at 2,200 feet now, and descending about 800 feet per minute. Maybe we're not high now. Can't tell. Just for giggles. Oh, no, that's going to be no use. I'm going to leave that alone. Kind of flying into the sun. Planes 2608. We already did do Cactus 1549 the other day. Let's see. Okay, we're 1,700 feet. Oh, this. It was a bad choice. It was a bad choice to come landings into the sun. It's you can watch a replay on. Oh man. I'm way off the center line here. Where are the pappies? I'm high. Alright. It wasn't that bad. We just need to work on the height and your altitude. So if I fly down, I mean, if I keep this glide slope is probably super high. It's probably a steep angle. I call it a steep angle approach for, you know, to minimize to minimize a time exposed to danger. Oh, do you want to sidestep this? I don't know. Don't know if I can. Oh, no. Yikes. I've never seen pappies with the 2x2s like that. Not like that. Well, that's, you know, that's kind of what you're gonna get today. And luckily, this runway is way longer than I really need, right? Not only, you know, it's everything else kind of incorrectly done, but oh, I probably pulled the power too soon. Floating, just floating and floating down the runway, right? That's one of the things you shouldn't do. You just pulled to one side. That's not me. I blame these Cytec rudder pedals for being overly sensitive. Because it's definitely not the gyro effect. Okay, so we are down in one piece. All that really matters. A landing that you can walk away from is a good landing. Thanks, Josh. It was a welcome change. I think we started off the evening in live chat for all hell, but things seem to calm down by the end. And really appreciate your help as well as Cheddar's. I don't know where the general parking is. I'm gonna assume it's somewhere over here. I'm trying to find me some parking so we can end this nightmare. Is this parking? Is this turn to parking? Stop, stop, stop. Oh, these brakes are terrible. It's a turn off, or I'm gonna end up like... I'm gonna end up in the employee parking lot somehow. I don't know, Josh. I would like... It's been a long week. I think I want to go to sleep. And I don't know what's down this side. Are there parking spots here, or are we just now in just randomly going around the Okay, it's pretty random. Let's park behind this hangar here. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, parking brake on. It flaps up. Oh, nice. Yep, that is us. Well, thanks so much. It was actually super fun having you guide me. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. And if it's the first time you're watching the stream, thanks for finding it. Really appreciate it. All right, take care, everyone else. We'll see you hopefully maybe tomorrow. I'll see if I can get some rest. All right, take care. Bye.